The town council meeting of May 21st, 2026 to order. Will you please rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mary?
Here.
Jenna? Here. Mary? Present. Annette?
Here.
Bob?
Here. Next up, citizen input. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Name and address
yeah.
for the record.
Patrick Tortorisi, 164 Chateau Drive. So last week, this is just a applaud. I want to applaud Chief Walcott. I saw you out there while the bridge was going on and directing traffic. So thank you. I don't know if that was noticed enough, but I'm right out there seeing what you were doing. I just wanted to say thank you. It went smooth and
Crazy time.
it was, but you did well. So thank you. Thank you. And it was a crazy process. He was out there and the citizens noticed. So.
Thank you very much. Any further citizen input? Hello. Name and address for the record, please.
My name is Melissa Trask. My address is 2315 Calumet Avenue. And I am here on behalf of the Dyer Kickers Soccer Club. And I just have an invitation for all of you prior to the Dyer Fest. We are having our 51st annual Fun Day on June 6th from 9 to 3 at Central. And we would love for any of you guys to stop by, see some of the 650 kids that you guys help support with the fields, come and play. There'll be some activities, food trucks. We're hoping some of the officers might be able to stop by. I know last year there was a fire truck. The kids love that. So if you guys are able to stop by, we would absolutely love that. And yes, the Kaler kids are very happy that the railroad is finished and it looks good. And we thank you guys. So I'm just going to pass out an invitation to you guys. And if you have any questions, just please let me know.
You said that was June 6th from
Yeah.
9 to 3 at Central
Yes.
Park?
Yep. Thank you.
Thank
You know
very
what,
much.
I just
Thank
wanted
you.
to check with Justin, are the Northgate restrooms in good shape or we're gonna be using porta potty?
So I met with Calumet City Plumbing today out there. They're gonna be out here next week. They fix it.
Thank you.
So they will be fixed, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The baseball tournament on Saturday. Yeah, so that was nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, I'll be seeking a motion to approve the consent agenda to include the minutes of the April 16th, 2026 Town Council meeting, minutes of the April 22nd, 2026 Executive Session meeting, minutes of the April 28th, 2026 Special Town Council meeting, and claims totaling $893,738.04.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented, including the minutes of the April 16th, 2026 Town Council meeting, minutes of the April 22nd, 2026 Executive Session, the minutes of the April 28th, 2026 Special Town Council meeting, and the claims totaling $893,738.04. A second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary?
Hi.
Jenna? Aye. Mary? Aye. Annette? Aye. Bob?
Aye. Next up, we have several announcements. The first one, all town offices will be closed on Monday, May 5th in observance of Memorial Day. Next up is yes, Summerfest, June 11th to the 14th at Central Park. We have yard signs for those if you're interested in that. If you have a business in town, know of a business owner in town, we have 11 by 17 posters for that. We have just ordered some banners for around town, so we will see advertisement for that picking up. But one item on there that we started advertising that's not under announcements is the Special Ability Day on Saturday, June 13th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can find information on that at the town website, on the Facebook, on the event page. This is going to be our second year doing it, and I think that'll be great. Next up, reports. I will start. My one report is for the Tri-Town Safety Village. Classes are ongoing and we are meeting next week to do a review of the spring classes and hopefully set up a schedule for summer activities. And so I would imagine at the next meeting, I will have an update on what we talked about there. Next up, we'll go to Ward 2, Councilwoman Tim.
Thank you, President Starkey. Hello, Dyer. The Historical Preservation Commission is finalizing signs for the designated current 3 historic sites. It's going to be exciting. They look really great. Can't wait to see those up. Dyer has such a rich history. I'm really hoping people are watching this and they're thinking they would love to be on Historical Volunteer Committee, or we do have one opening for the Historical Preservation Commission. Please contact the office, put in an application. It's just a wonderful time if you like history or the arts in Dyer or anything like that that has to do with Dyer history. It's very, very rich. Please participate. We would love that. President Starkey kind of hesitated on that Summerfest, but I know this is going to be a crazy, big, wonderful time for all of us. And I'm also really excited because Pheasant Hills has a lot of things at that side of town as well. We're hoping that fishing is coming back to Pheasant Hills, so I'm really hoping that will be starting up pretty soon. There's a lot of people, not only the skate park, but the walking paths. I'm not sure when the splash pad is opening up, but the south side of Dyer has a lot of things that we're looking for. I'm sure it's on your report, right? Wonderful, wonderful. I think that's about it. Well, we'll see you around town, Dyer. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. Next up, Ward 3, Councilwoman Nikrzyvich.
Just want to say this Monday is Memorial Day and take time to remember the fallen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, Ward 4, Councilwoman Tanis.
Ward 4, I'd like to invite all of our residents and certainly our participants that are here tonight. Memorial Day is on Monday, and as usual, as it has for decades, St. Joseph will be hosting a memorial service with the VFW at 9:30 in the morning, and they've done that for a number of years, but it's always very reverent. And a lot of people just think, you know, this cemetery is just for St. Joe's, and it isn't. There are a lot of different people that are buried in that cemetery. And it was always a fun thing when I was teaching to see if they could find the grave of Agnes Kaler to make sure that she's still there. So, but it's always fun to go through and look at some of the names on the headstones. And again, there are a wide variety of religions that are represented there, in addition to which may be some Native Americans that we don't know about. So Monday at 9:30, it's usually after 9 o'clock mass at St. Joe's. The VFW will be hosting the VFW memorial service. Second thing, all of you have received the allocation maps, and this is the recommendation that we got from the Redevelopment Association of Indiana, that we have updated maps in addition to updated ward maps. So everybody has them so that we can use them to help us make decisions. And the maps were done beautifully. I have to thank Frank for all the work that he's done regarding those maps. As far as the legislature, AIM Legislation Committee, got a couple of things that are coming up this year for the legislative session for 2027. The cleanup on the insurance coverage for public safety employees, the food truck cleanup, and the third one is a UTV, ATV code cleanup. So we have a number of meetings that are going on together with meetings for what's called MUST. And hopefully we can figure things out from there, and because it really is going to affect the money that is coming into our community. And finally, the greatest thing on Sunday is the Indianapolis 500. I learned something the other day that I thought was really cool. All the people that come to the 500, there are more people in that stadium than live in Orlando, Florida. So just kind of keep that in mind, how big that event is. And of course, it is very good for Indiana because people come here from all over the world just to watch the 500. And it's always fun. I know we lost one of the drivers today. Kyle Busch passed away at the age of 41, which he didn't die at the track, thank goodness. But I'm just saying, this is really important to a lot of people. So it's fun to watch and it's always an enjoyable time. So thank you very much. See you on Monday, I hope, at the cemetery.
Thank you. Ward 5, Councilwoman Ludwig.
Nothing to report. Happy Memorial Day. Be safe out there and looking forward to the Summerfest. That's it. Nothing to report.
Thank you very much. Next up, Clerk Treasurer.
Yes, this month we celebrated May 3rd through the 9th, proclamation for Municipality Clerks Week. Bob signed off on it and it hung in our office and all the girls appreciated. We've had many residents bringing gifts to the girls, thanking them for their service and that. Nancy even received flowers from a resident that came, Mr. Wagner, Jen, butterflower.
Yeah.
And then also this week on May 17th through the 23rd is Public Works Week. So kudos to them also. And then we have some donations. We have $40 for the K-9 fundraiser and $350 towards the police gift fund. If I can have a motion for that.
Do I have a motion to accept the donations as presented?
I'll make a motion to accept the donations.
I'll second it.
Got it? Go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead. Mary will second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Ned,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next up, Town Manager.
Thank you. I want to echo the thanks, Frank, for getting those maps out to everybody. Appreciate it. Everybody appreciates that little bit of info that they can use now in their hand.
Yeah.
Frank and I, yep, Frank and I also took time today and visited Public Works for National Public Works Week. So dedicated group you have there, Jeff. Thank everybody. On May 28th, we will have our board training that was directed by this council. It's for board and commission members, Town of Dyer board and commission members. And we will have our lead ethics instructor, Julie, there to present. And I will defer the rest of my time to Julie for a report.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I've got 4 things to cover with you. First, SEAC, the Shared Ethics Advisory Commission, of which I am the commissioner for Dyer, just as a reminder. We're holding a management training session tomorrow morning, May 22nd, followed by lunch. It'll be held at Avalon. And this is training for member community people managers. So targeting department managers, town managers, chiefs of staff, etc. The speaker will be Kelly Richmond Pope. We're very excited. She's supposed to be very dynamic. And the great news is Dyer has 14 people registered to attend. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. Second, the candidate ethics pledge process was completed for the 2026 primary election. As a reminder, SEAC invites local primary election candidates for all county and local offices in Lake, LaPorte, and Porter counties to sign an ethics pledge. And this pledge is very simple. It asks candidates to commit to providing ethics training for all employees for whom they are responsible, to support a comprehensive ethics policy with vigorous enforcement, and to support whistleblower protection for employees filing ethics complaints. The overall response this primary election was 61% of candidates, that's 73 out of 119, signed the ethics pledge compared to 71% in 2024. That's a bit disappointing. All but one Dyer candidate signed the ethics pledge. We've been doing this pledge for the last 11 years and it will continue. Third, as Dave said, per your resolution concerning ethics training for appointed positions, board and commissions, SEAC will be assisting and providing that training. We'll mostly be training the code and talking about a couple ethics dilemmas, if you will. And I think, Adam, you're going to cover some of the nuts and bolts about what it means to be a commission or board member. And I commend all of you for doing that. I think it's going to be very helpful for people. And fourth, this is my final report to all of you. I'm resigning as of June 1st. Due to family obligations, I have 2 grandbabies on the way and a 2-year-old grandson who loves the park in Sandy Ridge, who needs more time with his nana. So it's been my pleasure and honor to serve you and the town of Dyer in this capacity for the last 8 years. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy your new adventures.
Yeah, how about it?
Justin, is her park getting a sidewalk soon, correct, right?
Yes, from the stormwater board.
Yes, from the stormwater board. So it'd be a nice additional that she can cut right through the park.
There you
So
go.
new detention in the pump, correct?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Town attorney.
Yes, just a couple major things. Number one, we have a couple property acquisitions, 502 Main Street. That's the corner of Sheffield and Main, and then the site of the lift station at 921 Calumet. I've been in touch with Chicago Tile. We are trying to rush the Main Street acquisition as quickly as possible. And then the other, I am going through the Tigey's draft of the zoning code revisions. I expect my review will be complete in the next couple of days. And we can move on from there. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Next up, we will go to department heads. We'll start off with Public Works.
So I'll give an update on the sidewalk and signalization project for the north side of 30. PennDOT has approved the permit, so that is ready to go. That was actually done at the beginning of May, so now we have ordered the signalization equipment, so that's been done. And the concrete work will begin in June tentatively, so yeah, that's starting to move forward finally. The water main replacement on Deer Trail and Hart Street, quotes are starting to come in. Once I get all the quotes, I'll present that to the utility board to get that approved, and that work will probably be done sometime in July when we're out of school and stuff like that. So again, that's the two agenda items I have for right now. So any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, Parks.
And so our capital projects, we're still at the same spot as we were before. We had a walkthrough this month. The restoration still isn't at a satisfactory level. So the contractors were told to put an additional layer of seed and blanket down, which they have done. So I'll revisit it here probably after the June meeting, depending on the weather, just to see before it gets too hot in July and August, because nothing's going to grow then. Our activities and special events, we have a bunch of them over the last 30 days or so and upcoming. We had our Arbor Day tree giveaway. That was on April 24th, I believe. And we had 400 saplings. We actually gave all of them away to residents, which was awesome. We also had the Hello Spring Craft Fair. And that was well attended. We had 76 vendors participating. That was at Kaler Middle School. And just a little tidbit here, once the Parkside Pavilion Event Center is completed, we would relocate that event there. And just as a reference, that cost $1,100 for us to rent it for that 5 hours. We had our mother-son bowl that was held on May 3rd. It was well attended. I believe we had 15 or 20 couples that came, mother and sons. So that was nice. And that was at Stardust. The Tulip Festival trip, that was a sold out trip. We had a bus full of patrons and they went up to Holland, Michigan for the Tulip Festival. A lot of positive reviews on that, which is always a good thing. Our annual sale in the park was held on May 16th. We had 26 residents that requested tables and participated in the event. Dyer and Bloom was also there helping because it was National Kids the Park Day, and I believe they had some wares out there as well. Elmer Miller Park Splash Pad. The splash pad opens for the season tomorrow. Operation hours are from 10 to 6, and the season will end. The last day it will be open to the public is Monday, September 7th. And then we have on the 8th, we're gonna have a special event, which I will talk about in August. We're also offering after-hour splash pad rentals from 6:30 to 8:30. The rental rates are it's $160 for residents and $240 for non-residents. We do have a couple that have already booked it for the summer this year, which is good. We just started this last year. And unfortunately, we didn't get anyone that we had someone that tried to rent it and weather didn't cooperate. So we didn't actually have a patron last year for that specific rental. Popcorn in the park. We used to do this a lot more frequently, but we're bringing it back this year. We have 2 that are coming up here soon. The first one will be held on June 2nd, and that's at Autumn Chase Park. The intention behind this event is to get those neighborhood children to the new park equipment. Autumn Chase Park was redone back in 2022. So it's them to kind of experience the equipment, the new surfacing, and it really seek to engage the kids with that. And our second one is at Cherry Hill Park, and that's on June 16th. And that playground equipment was updated in 2023. We have something, this is new, it's called H2O Fun Day. It'll be held on Saturday, June 6th from 1 to 3 p.m. It's at the Elmer Miller Park Splash Pad. So this event, it will include complimentary cotton candy while supplies last, along with a foam party behind the splash pad. There's no cost to any of the patrons here to come and kind of get familiar with the splash pad, because I still think there's a lot of residents that don't know that the splash pad is over behind Town Hall. We were Thornton Quarry Tour, that is on June 6th. This is one of the department's most popular trips. We sell this out every year. The Thornton Historical Society gives us a reduced rate to buy a certain amount of tickets. It's usually around 60, 65. First day of summer camp is Monday, June 15th. We adjusted our program structure this year to provide a higher quality experience for the campers. The number of participants is 60 campers this year. Summer concert series. This will begin on Tuesday, June 16th. We have a musical performance and the location still to be determined. The event will include live music, food trucks, and a family-friendly beer garden. Onto the volunteer committees. Dyer and Bloom met on May 6th. They discussed firework candles that they did at Stone and Pallet a couple weeks ago, the Arbor Day tree giveaway, and the second annual park cleanup day. They also scheduled several beautification dates for specific areas throughout the town, including the Bicycle, Gold Star Memorial, EMS building, and they're going to assist the Parks Department with beautifying a few park signs. And the Curb Appeal Award judging is scheduled to begin on July 6th. And Summerfest, the committee has been meeting weekly. We actually met today upstairs in the conference room to kind of hash out some logistics. And then included in your packet, we have the remaining band contracts and the generator agreement. And that's pretty much all I have. I know it was a mouthful.
Justin, what is the camp behind? It's behind here.
It's still here due to all the construction that's due to take place at Central Park. June 15th is the first day. And it's 6 weeks.
Just so I can tell the girls at the park.
If I could add something to his report, Mr. President, as you know, back in October, we announced that Justin had completed his college for his bachelor program. And he has just now been able to participate in the graduation process and forwarded his transcripts to our office. So I would like to give him some public recognition and a long goal that he set during his interview here for the town of Dyer, and he completed it just as he said he would. So congratulations on your Bachelor's of Science with your major of Public Administration. So thank you.
Great.
Next up, operations.
We had no new businesses for the month of April. We didn't have a BZA meeting in May, but we will have one June 1st. So we do have a petitioner. So we have someone for June 1st. At the Stormwater Board, we're going to continue with across the street at CVS with the 2-stage ditch. So Christopher Burke's working on to finalize that so we can get it out for bid. In the Storm Board, we also received a presentation from Jeff Morden of the Lincoln Lansing Drainage District. We have one of our subdivisions, Heritage Estates, and then some of the land a little south of Heritage Estates all drains through a little ditch that goes into their drainage district, and it never showed on maps. So they're supposed to get us some more maps and some of the engineering of the work they want to do. Their request is around 14,000. So we're looking it over, and we'll see, once we get the maps, some of the opinions on, if we think it's good. I mean, with such the low price, and if we can get a letter from an attorney saying, after talking to Adam, that may be the route, but I still think we need to see the drawings and everything, and talk about it before we would make any decisions.
I would expect something in return, like a waiver of claims and an assumption of all future responsibilities.
So,
And I don't know that we want to do that.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know that I want Dyer tax. We spent millions of dollars on a wall to prevent their water from coming to us. If it's only 14 grand, they can buy a little pump on their own.
And we're also currently, we're working on the memorial board that'll match for Pat and Ron Hunter. And once that gets in, we'll be able to show that. At the Plan Commission meeting in May, we passed the findings of fact and I went and got it recorded. So Cedarhurst Drive is now Parkside Lane. And we also we had a declaratory resolution that the commission had to pass and adopted by the Dyer Redevelopment Commission, and it conforms to the comprehensive plan. That was passed at our meeting too. And one of the more exciting things we had too at our study session, M&M Car Care, if you don't know where that's on Sheffield Avenue, directly across the street from Burcott's. There's two buildings on the property, and the building farther to the south, they're gonna tear down. And then the building to the north, they wanna make look nicer and then put an addition on. They've already cleaned up the yard in the back that if you've ever driven past there, it looks really good compared if you've been back there over the years. It's amazing how much it's cleaned up. So that should be coming and for the Plan Commission, I would think, kind of soon. And then one last thing that's really fresh, and Dave doesn't know this yet because I just got a call and he may have spread some information last week. But originally Reeves Fence said this Thursday or Friday at the train station fence, but they called today and said they are scheduled to be there Tuesday. So it'll be back the day after Memorial Day, and that fence will get up 140 foot of 8-foot fence on the Dyer side. So
That'd be nice.
I was gonna actually ask you about that, so you answered.
yeah, so Tuesday. And if anybody has any questions.
Thank you very much. Next up, fire.
We had 154 total calls for service for April. 102 EMS, 2 structure fires, 13 motor vehicle accidents, 7 citizens assists, 9 false alarms, 1 CO alarm, 1 investigation, 1 natural gas, 7 mutual aids, and 6 township calls. 525 hours in training, 32 fire and life safety inspections. We continue to install smoke and CO detectors, installed multiple car seats, continued the implementation of life safety inspection vault and active alert for inspection and pre-planning, and participated in the annual Dyer Franciscan Hospital Emergency Tabletop Room. That's it.
Thank you very much. Next up, police.
For the month of April, we had 678 incidents, 37 arrests, 25 accidents, 255 citations written, 498 warnings written, and 695 traffic stops. We did Police Memorial last Monday, which was sponsored by the FOP and organized by the FOP. I would like to thank the Dyer and Bloom for cleaning up and replanting and making it beautiful around the flagpole in the front of the building. They did a great job and really worked out their hard to make it look nice. We also did Cop on the Rooftop, and we are in the top 3 in the area for earnings. I cannot give you the exact number yet because we're waiting on the QR code release on how much money was left. But we're up in the top 3 from there. And I'd like to thank all the officers that participated. One thing was very obvious, and I got a call from a couple chiefs, is that we had 26 officers out there throughout the whole thing, which is almost the whole police department. It was very obvious, along with the SWAT truck was out there, and the kids got to climb on the SWAT truck that came out, along with our new K9 Sparrow that came out and was introduced to the public. And he's still in training until the 2nd or 3rd week of June. So he will also be out during the Summerfest because I think he graduates that week or the following week for the public to see. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, roads.
Good evening. Congratulations to Justin. I remember when I got my GED and I was working my way in that direction. So he surpassed me. I want to congratulate him. May 2026 road projects update. As was mentioned earlier, the routing options for John Burge Lane has been selected. Town staff is working on the title search for the properties within that project area so we can move forward on that acquisition this calendar year. And then in 2027, we'll move forward with construction on that rerouting. Mentioned earlier, CCMG 2026 that was awarded $866,137 from INDOT. We had the pre-construction meeting on May 5th, and the contractor is proceeding with the work on those projects. The restoration of grass for the 2025-1 project is proceeding slowly. And we will final pay request and close out with NDOT subsequent to that being completed and accepted with my staff and Brian as well. And then, as mentioned during the study session, the quotes are being received by the contractors, I think June 12th, Jeff, is that correct? And then we'll get those quotes back and then we'll have an award at that June meeting. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thanks so much. I am on vacation, so I'm gonna head on out. If you got any questions, give me a call.
Absolutely.
Have a great tomorrow there. Thanks. Yeah.
Next up, we have our ordinances and resolutions. First off, I'll be seeking a motion to approve resolution 2026-10, adopting the second amendment at restated agreement and declaration of trust of the AIM Medical Trust.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2026-10, adopting a second amended and restated agreement and declaration of trust of the AIM Medical Trust.
I'll second that.
Motion and second, any discussion?
This is just to comply with AIM's revision that we need an authorizing resolution. So it's a formality essentially.
Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next, I'll be seeking a motion to approve resolution 2026-11, a transfer of funds.
So moved.
I'll second.
I have a motion and second, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next up, I'll be seeking a motion to approve resolution 2026-12, approving the order of the Dyer Plan Commission.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2026-12, approving the order of the Dyer Plan Commission.
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion and second, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next up, I'll be seeking a motion to approve resolution 2026-13, an amendment to the employee handbook.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? I believe the handbook was sent to everyone digitally, but due to its size was not printed for the packet.
These are just standard updates to the. Nothing to share.
Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next up, I'll be seeking a motion to approve ordinance 2026-03, 2026 salary ordinance amendment on first reading.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 2026-03, 2026 salary ordinance amendments. Can we get some highlights where the changes were?
They're on.
They're on there.
They're
Okay.
on.
Make sure.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Roll call.
Oh, I didn't know if your was for discussion. Roll call?
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next, I'll be seeking a motion to suspend the rules and pass ordinance 2026-03 on second reading.
Make a motion to suspend the rules and pass on second reading ordinance 2026-03, 2026 salary ordinance amendment.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next, I'll be seeking a motion to approve ordinance 2026-04, amending certain planned unit development procedures in the zoning ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, this is in response to the proposed Central Park development. What this does, it's a very minor but very important amendment. It allows for development of the PUD in phases that still have to go through the approval process at the beginning. That way, the entire development can be approved, but developed in phases according to a calendar specified in the approval process.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. We'll be seeking a motion to suspend the rules and pass on second reading.
I'll move to suspend the rules and pass it on second reading.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next, I'll be seeking a motion to approve ordinance 2026-05, designating an area within the town as an economic development target area.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 2026-05, designating an area within the town as an economic development target area on first reading.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, at the EDC meeting, they effectively cleared the way for you to do this.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next, I'll be seeking a motion to suspend the rules and pass ordinance 2026-05 on second reading.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 2025, designating an area within the town as an economic development target area on second reading.
I'll second that.
Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. This next one, we will only be doing a first reading tonight. I'll be looking for a motion to pass ordinance 2026-06, authoring this town to issue its taxable economic development revenue bonds, series 2026 Central Park Commons project.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Thank you for all of that. Moving on to new business. We have a number of Summerfest contracts, bans to approve. I'll be seeking a motion to approve these Summerfest contracts as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the Summerfest contracts as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes. Some of these contracts have Justin's name on them, some have Dave's. Is it all right for Justin to sign these other contracts? If we get added to the motion, because usually they all have Dave's name on them or yours.
You can authorize Dave and or Justin to sign these. I mean, both of them have the authority if you approve.
So, in your opinion, are we fine with the motion as presented?
I think the motion as presented is fine. And then I did look at these contracts and, you know, you're overall, nothing in them, I would recommend negotiating. Some of these, you know, you're out of Nashville and they're applying Tennessee law, so you're in the big boys now. So.
Yeah. Okay. Roll call.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next, Justin, we have in our packets the equipment rental, but we do not have it under new business. Is this ready for this evening?
Yeah.
In which case I will be looking for a.
That, I believe I crossed out there's a rate there with, when we supply our COI to them, that's what we did last year, so it's a reduced rate, and that is the price, the 15,000 number is the one you're looking for. If I'm not mistaken, though, they just made a motion to approve Summerfest contracts, item 1, and B under it is the generators and light towers, which is what you just presented, correct? Correct. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, Adam, there's a B on the agenda.
Yeah, that's number B. You just approved and contracts.
That was,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, sorry about that. That was the last, that should be in all your packets and on your screen. That was brought when Justin received this later in the day, so. If you guys did not see this, we can take it as an individual item, but if you guys saw it, I believe it was covered under the last motion. I can walk you through what's in the agreement as
No,
well.
we have it. It's the generators that we purchased before. I just on my copy, I did not have B. for
My
it.
apologies, that was the last,
That's fine. Okay. Next up, we have the Lake County Community Services Agreement.
I'll make a motion to approve a contribution of $7,500 to the Lake County Community Services.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Aye. Next up, under any and all, I'm seeking motion to allow the town manager to enter into an agreement with the St. John Township trustee for use of their bus for Summerfest.
So moved.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
the agreement was reviewed by our attorney. I have since forwarded the agreement to each one of you, written as well, but it has been reviewed by the attorney already.
Drafted by the attorney.
Drafted.
Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Kathy.
Any further, any and all? Seek a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
I'll second that.
Voice vote?
Aye.
For the May 21st, 2026 meeting of the Dyer Redevelopment Commission. Pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call?
Mary,
Here.
Jen.
Here.
Other order.
Be led.
Oh, we're going in a different.
Yeah.
All right.
Different order now. Mary,
Present.
Annette,
Here.
Here.
Jen.
Here. G. Citizens input is next. Is there any citizen input? Right. Next, we have the consent agenda for the minutes of the April 16th, 2026 redevelopment commission meeting and claims totaling $931,000 and $931,366.47.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye. Oh, sorry. Times two.
Annette,
Here. Aye, sorry. Well, we're really doing good.
Aye.
Jen.
Aye. Next is ordinance and resolutions. We're looking for a motion on resolution 2026-04, determining the need to capture assessed valuation.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 2026-04, determining the need to capture assessed valuation.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Roll call?
This is just an explanation real quick. This is what you have to pass for the TIF area to be applied to these allocations.
For the Calumet development.
Yes.
Right.
And for all of the
Right, yeah,
areas,
for all four.
all of them.
This includes the county.
Yeah, that's a change from last year, essentially, was that we've now added that new, which is basically the Parkside subdivision. is added, and then next year it'll be the remainder of the Calumet Avenue area.
Roll call.
Mary,
Aye.
Mary, aye. Ned,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Jen,
Aye. Next is old business, town manager.
Yes, under TIF projects, I would anxiously defer to Public Works to give you your update on the sidewalks on Route 30.
Again, on Route 30, like I said, we have the work being done on the north side. You know, again, we got the NDOT approval. So again, that'll be going forward. And again, once we get the prices for the work to be done. And like I said, again, the signalization equipment has been ordered. And that's moving forward as well. So again, we're looking at June installation. So I'm going forward with that.
And does that include the part of the sidewalk going east on the?
It includes the entire section from corner of US 30 and Calumet all the way to basically Taco Bell. So that'll all be sidewalk.
Okay.
And then the crosswalks will be including the area between Starbucks and to the west, and then Meredith, and then going south will be the going towards Walgreens. So all that will be signalized.
All that.
Now, again, I think that signalization will not be at by Starbucks, just at Meredith and US 30 and Calumet.
Right, okay, thank you. Under new business, we have the Plum Creek parking lot, we talked about it in the study session. Was there anything that you want?
Correct. No, really need on new business. Again, I had placed it thinking we may have the quotes by today, but that process is gonna be your next meeting, so.
And the next item is the decorative streetlight replacement program as presented by the Public Works Director. Is there a motion? Anyone wishes to make on that regarding the decorative street lighting?
So are we looking for one of these, two of these, all of these? Are we?
I guess that's,
looking for-
again, I broke it up basically in the like 4 sections, if you want to call it. Again, if you want to just only do the section north of 30 on Hart Street to Matson, that's one part, which I have priced right now, which would not need to go out for bid, which is at $104,400, and that would be the maximum cost, because then I would get other prices to see if that is the lowest cost. And then the other option is to, do part 1, 2, or 3 of Sheffield Avenue, which then we would combine all of it as one project. Now it did the whole project together. So I would not separate the project. I would have it as one project for the next redevelopment commission meeting. So that would be, I would have that bid packet go out, get a actual price using bids, and then present that to the.
Is it better to do it that way?
You have to because of the cost.
But I mean, are we gonna get a better price?
It could be the same, it could be better.
Right, I was just curious.
Yeah. So the question is, how far do you want to go on Sheffield Avenue? If it's just Sheffield from Main Street to Seminary or Main to 213, again, it's a question of where would you like to begin if you wanted to begin.
And you
know
want to
that the
be
price-
mindful of the overall total.
Yeah, and I
that's
gave
being
each
expended,
section where
'cause-
there's 16 poles on the first section, 17 poles in the second section, and 22 poles in the third. So you can start from, Edmond going north, because you want, again, we're starting south right now over by, US 30 and Hart. So again, it's a question of your choice.
And previously, the commission was looking at least this, the segment from Main Street to Seminary. That was I believe you're starting from the north side. Of course,
Correct.
naturally, you can start from the south side as well. But you're to do all 3 segments plus the parking lots as well as north
Yes.
of 30 to Matson. That would be, what would be the total on that?
That one's $104,400. So again,
And
that's
plus the other 3.
is 907,500.
Yeah,
So
so-
we're looking at a million. There's a little bit over a million.
Yeah,
for
that's, I'm just saying, that, yeah, we would, perhaps be mindful of the overall cost and.
Right.
Again, doing them all together would likely get a better price.
Right.
But obviously, it all adds up quickly.
Mhm.
If there was. an
If it
attempt to
helps
fade
at all, if it helps at all, Frank and I would support whatever you guys desire, but we're okay with going with the section that Public Works is suggesting in downtown area from 30 north, and then also the Main Street to Seminary, and just hold off at that point. It would be a fraction of the overall presented, but at least we can get rolling with what we want the end result to be.
They'll just be filling in the middle then.
We'll be filling in the middle, correct? So that would be roughly 360 some thousand. If you add the two numbers that Jeff has provided, so, and that'll get us right where we're about ready to tear that house down and beautify that corner and get us right to the train station, which has got all the new lights as well.
And that also keep us when we,
That would stay within a workable budget. Yep, and then we
Yeah,
can
that-
evaluate.
the cash flows that we looked at, that would be within the budget that was presented in those cash flows. It would be under it. So I think
Right.
that might, you
I
know,
think giving us pause might be the 35-foot poles, 75 of them puts us quite a bit over.
Yes.
For $1 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just something we were planning to do.
Right, and both ends will look nice, and then kind of filling it and, like you were talking about M&M car care and all
Yeah.
those other things happening.
It-
So we'll be working on both ends and then just coming in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kind of gives that area to kind of see what it sparks itself to over there too.
Yeah, and just to continue, like, again, the green poles that we're replacing that are on Hart Street, there are still some green poles that are on Illinois and Matson itself. So again, there is another part to that that hasn't been finished yet. So again, that could be done in a future phase when we do maybe from Sheffield to 213th, we can add those onto that part of that project as well. So you're still working on the south a little bit, but you're working your way from the north to the south as well. So south, north, north to south.
So we're gonna start at the town hall, right?
Uh,
Looking to.
You'd be starting, Jeff, the map is on the
Yeah, the maps
original
are
one.
actually on the black page. So again, we would be doing the one that's the light blue portion, which is again from US 30 north to Matson, including the town hall and EMS. And then the yellow ones that are from Main Street to Seminary.
and at this point, Jeff, you'd be asking for permission to go out for bid. Correct, because of the total.
To bid the middle section or the.
To build, yeah, Seminary to Main, and then the parking, the
Right.
town hall, EMS, and Route 30 to Matson Street, Hart Street, Route 30, to
Right.
Matson.
So we'd be going out for bid for 36 poles total. So that'd be the 20 on the top and then the 16 that are on Sheffield Avenue.
Thirty-six, 35-foot poles?
No, it'd be 20 of the 12-foot and then 16 of the 35-foot poles is what would be in the bid.
Okay.
Simplify.
All of them have outlets. With the exception of well, actually, that's a typo. That should have, it should be with outlet on the EMS as well. So disregard that.
Any further discussion? Do we want to think about it and maybe move it to the next meeting to put together a plan, or is there a motion? Any?
We've already started them in front of Besson Hills, so we've already got some of them going. You might as well be cohesive and then do it piece by piece instead of take on that whole million, I think.
Again, this would just be
You could
permission
get
to go out for
You can
bid,
bid
and you can reject them.
and then not do it. So
Yeah, if you
Right.
wanted to, so.
I'm okay with getting the bids.
Okay,
You want a
and
motion? Yeah,
yeah.
motion to bid.
I was gonna say, if they come in quick enough, we do have a possible special June 9th meeting, I think it was.
Okay.
Yes,
I don't know if that'll be done in time. It's cutting it real close.
I don't know if there's enough time for that.
So, but we'll get it to you as the earliest convenience.
14 days. Yeah.
So your motion is for
Because I don't think it'll be.
Yeah, Hart Street
Yep,
for the 36 poles.
yes, motion,
Okay, we have a motion.
yep.
I'll second that.
And a second. Any more discussion? Right, roll call.
Mary? Aye.
Mary. Aye. Okay.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Jenna?
Aye. Next on the agenda, I believe, is any and all. I lost my papers here. Yeah, no adjournment, motion to adjourn.
I'll make motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Voice vote.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.